You might think strokes are limited to the elderly, but they're on the rise in young and middle-aged adults. We have the facts. Someone in the US has a stroke every 40 seconds, and every 4 minutes, someone dies of one. Sometimes called a brain attack, a stroke occurs when a clot blocks the blood supply to the brain or when a blood vessel in the brain bursts. When this happens, brain cells are starved of life-giving oxygen and die. When brain cells die during a stroke, the functions controlled by that area of the brain are lost. It's the reason why people suffer from loss of memory and muscle control. Although a vast majority of strokes occur in people over age 65, 10 to 15% of people who suffer strokes are 45 and younger. For older adults, atherosclerosis, or hardening and narrowing of the arteries, is the most common cause for strokes. However, for younger adults, blood clots are the most common. These clots are thrown from other areas of the body, then travel through smaller blood vessels to the brain. Younger and middle-aged adults are susceptible to more intense pressure from swelling after a stroke. As people age, the brain shrinks, so the elderly will have more space available to alleviate pressure. In extreme cases, pressure must be relieved by drilling or removing a piece of the skull. If pressure doesn't get relieved, it can further the complications. Generally, the biggest risk factors for strokes are lack of a healthy diet and exercise, but they do not completely exclude from chances of strokes. 1 in 3 US adults with poor health fall victim to strokes, leading to Americans dying each year from them. Nearly 60% of stroke deaths are in women. Certain types of birth control increase the risk of strokes from 1.9 times to 8.5 times per 100,000 women. This might be one of the reasons why more young women under the age of 45 are experiencing this medical condition. If you think you're at risk for a stroke, talk to your doctor immediately.